I have the perfect no-bake diabetic dessert that is ready in just minutes. Join me now. You can't have a recipe without ingredients, and these are all found at your local Walmart, Kroger, and Aldi. The first is a container of whipped topping. Be sure to look at that label. We'll chat about this in a second because there's a ton of other options you can use. Our plain PB2 powder, that is the lowest in sugar. And we have a couple different syrups you can add. I want you to pick your favorite. I have Splenda, I have the Chalk Zero, which is made with monk fruit, and the Jordan Skinny Mixes, which are getting a huge amount of traction on your TikToks and on your YouTubes. Pick one. We'll talk about the one that I picked in just a minute. Grab a bowl, a tablespoon, various spatulas or a spoon, an optional muffin pan. Now go ahead and take that container of whipped topping and just dump it in your bowl. Now earlier I said we're going to talk about this. I'm using great value. I love deals. I love things that are super cheap. My biggest thing I tell everybody is compare your labels. Now I always teach my clients and patients, we keep that sugar under 5. Of course, go for the lowest one. This is where you can compare brand names. This is where you can compare the light to the fat-free to the zero sugar to see which one has the least amount of sugar. Now for folks looking for a clean option, there is the True Whip. I encourage you to use what you love. Go ahead and add 3 tablespoons of that PB2 powder. Remember earlier I said, hey, we're going to grab the plain one because the plain one, again, is the lowest amount in sugar. Now, of course, you can add 1 to 2 more tablespoons if you want a really intense peanut butter flavor. For me, I like kind of a kiss of the peanut butter flavor. I'm not like overly peanut butter. I'm not that person who can open up a jar and just eat a spoon of peanut butter. But if you are, I would highly suggest adding 2 more tablespoons of that PB2 powder. Now, this is where we have fun with our syrups. You see I'm choosing the Jordan Skinny syrup. I mean, this is really cool. There's a store here in town called Drug Emporium, and I'm sure you all have some type of variety of that store in your own hometown. These used to be on sale. I don't know if y'all remember the store Tuesday Morning. I wish that place would have never closed down. Let me know in the comments if you know what Tuesday Morning is. It was one of my favorite places to go to and just get stuff, but good stuff. Like I got my bed sheets there. I got all kind of cool stuff there. And if you're like, who are you? I'm like, hey, my name is Shelly. I'm Dietitian Shelly. During the day, I work as a dietitian. I have my own private practice. I see folks for weight loss, blood sugar control, hormone balance. And at night, I try to really develop some fun, cool recipes that are super easy. I'm also a mom of 2. So these recipes really work. They're super simple. And you can see I did the skinny syrup, a tablespoon of it. Don't go overboard with these because it will add a super sweet flavor. We're going to mix this all together. Now, it's going to take a couple seconds for everything to dissolve and kind of blend in. And normally I'd have said, hey, after this is mixed, you could top it with the Lily's chocolate chips. You could put it in the refrigerator or freezer for a couple of hours, take it out and serve it. But a fun trick, and I've seen this a lot on the TikToks and the YouTubes, is that folks will grab a muffin pan and they'll scoop even amounts. That way it's portioned out. You can grab it. It's a little bit neater. You could put it in your little cup. You could maybe, throw some nuts on top of it. It kind of makes your own sundae. I eat banana split because again, it's getting close to summertime. And if it's not summertime right now, hey, if it's not cold where you're at, I'm always thinking of hot because it's hot where I'm from. I'm from Louisiana. And you could serve this right before the event or hey, even at nighttime after supper when you're like, I want something a little bit simple. So again, that's it. A super delicious recipe. It's a peanut butter fluff. I have the ingredients and directions in the description box, so scroll down. I'm Dietitian Shelly. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a like. And if you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Gang, take care.